Using an airless sprayer will take a little time to get used to. If you're new to using airless spray equipment, please continue watching for some basic troubleshooting information. In this section, we will discuss why isn't my sprayer running? My trigger can't be squeezed. The pump's not priming. My sprayer suddenly stops. There's not enough pressure. The power switch is on and the sprayer is plugged in, but the sprayer won't run. It's normal for the sprayer's motor to shut off when the system reaches the appropriate pressure setting. Generally, this means the pressure control knob is set at a minimum setting. Simply turn the pressure control knob clockwise to increase the pressure, and the pump should begin to run, and then will stop when it reaches pressure. Start spraying and the pump should start again. I can't squeeze the trigger. This generally means that the gun trigger lock is engaged and simply needs to be disengaged. The pump isn't priming. Generally, if the pump's not priming, one of four possible things has happened. The prime spray valve is at the spray position and it should be facing to the prime position. The inlet strainer is clogged with dried paint or debris and needs to be cleaned. The suction tube is not fully immersed into the paint. The inlet valve check ball may be stuck. If your sprayer has the push prime feature, push this button twice to loosen the inlet ball. For those sprayers that don't have the push prime feature, or if the sprayer will still not prime, remove the suction tube and place the eraser end of a pencil into the inlet section of the pump to dislodge the inlet ball. This will allow the pump to prime properly. Power flushing can also be effective in dislodging the inlet ball. When I'm spraying, the sprayer suddenly stops. If the sprayer suddenly stops while you're spraying, it most likely means the spray tip is clogged. Rotate the spray tip to the unclogged position and trigger the gun at a waste area to clear the clog. Rotate the spray tip back to the spray position to continue spraying. This will usually unclog the spray tip. If you are unable to rotate the tip to the unclogged position, you will need to relieve pressure first by turning your prime spray valve to prime. Then, rotate the spray tip to the unclogged position. Turn the prime spray valve to spray and pull the gun trigger at a waste area to clear the tip clog. Finally, remember to turn the spray tip handle back to the spray position so the arrow is pointing forward. The pump's running, but it's not building up enough pressure. This indicates the pump is not primed or has lost its prime. Some possible causes are: the inlet strainer might be clogged. The suction tube may not be fully immersed in paint. The paint pail may be empty. The inlet valve check ball could be stuck. Another possibility is that the suction tube could have an air leak. First, try tightening the connection to the sprayer. And if that doesn't work, check it for holes or kinks. The pump is running, but paint is barely dribbling out. Sometimes it spurts when you squeeze the trigger. Check to see if the pressure is set too low, the spray tip is clogged, the InstaClean filter or manifold filter is clogged, or the gun filter is clogged and restricting flow. Another possibility is that the spray tip is too large or it's simply too worn and needs to be replaced. If your spray pattern is more round and not as wide and narrow, your spray tip is probably worn and should be replaced. A worn tip will add labor and paint costs to your project. Resolving common airless sprayer difficulties is usually pretty easy, but if you require more detailed troubleshooting, please see your owner's manual. For further assistance, please call our technical assistance representatives at 1-888-541-9788.